Okay, well, kind of a dreary, cool day today, but I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and go for a walk, and this time I'm going to take y'all with me. This is the trail that leads to, well, this just goes from the trailhead, from the parking area. Right over here's my truck. And this is just the path, I guess, that goes up to the towpath. We're not going to go that way. We're going to go that way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off until we get there. Okay, so here we are, a little ways further down the trail. You got the actual canal down there. Well, used to be a canal. It's just kind of like I guess like a moat. Water pump over there. They got the handle on it because, hey, it's spring. Although it doesn't feel like it today. Trees are turning green and pretty. Okay. We're at the Paw Paw Tunnel, mile 155.2 on the Canal towpath. And right up there is the Paw Paw Tunnel. And oh look, it's a tree. And another tree. And lots of trees. And you got the handy dandy over there. You can see the Potomac River through the trees over here. River looks kind of swollen. Yeah, it's moving right along. And up there you can see the Paw Paw Tunnel. That's not the way I'm going. Maybe one day. Get the bicycles out here. And oh, you can smell the odor coming out of the tunnel. Smells like an old musty basement. What we're going to do is go up Tunnel Hill Trail. And well, I mean up. You know, even cloudy and dreary, it's beautiful out here. People think I'm nutty going up this trail. It's steep. It's strenuous. But it's good exercise. And the most I come up here with, as far as supplies goes, is a camera. Okay, let's start level out a little bit. Level out a little more. Okay, we just came up over there. Okay, off we go. Catch my breath time. And across the switchback and up some more. Deep breath. Nose out a little bit. Catch my breath. Well, looks like somebody dumped a load up here. You know, I'd rather see animal poop up here than litter and cigarette butts. Make sure to take deep breaths. Round on the switchback and up some more. Ain't but 50 degrees out here. And I'm still starting to break a little bit of a sweat. On a day like today, I really doubt if we're going to see anybody else on this trail. Just got to remember to take deep breaths. Yeah, I can see the hoof prints up here. It's pretty well packed down, but every now and then, here and there, you see a hoof print. Here's one. My wife calls this a death march. Others have called it relentless uphills. I call it a pretty good workout. Get my heart rate up, increase my leg strength, keep this gimpy old engine healthy. Okay, let's take a look back right here. See, it's not all that steep, is it? Oh yeah, I'm breaking a sweat. But I know coming down the other side, I'll be cooling off. There's a little hoof print. There's some more poop. Somebody stepped in that one, and that one. Sure is pretty up here though. Gotta watch out for those rocks and roots. Oh yeah, you can definitely see footy prints in the leaves. Yeah, I'll make my own. Hoof prints. Not that I'm making hoof prints, but you know, I saw some hoof prints. Yep, there's some. Coming back the other way. So they've gone out and come back already. Looks to me like they moved to the side of the trail to let people pass. Or just decided to walk on that side, I don't know. Okay. Like to see it nice and clean up here. Not a bunch of trash or filth. Have seen rangers up here. I don't know if they were up here in official capacity or just felt like going for a walk. Maybe the same reason I do. Stay healthy. Yeah, you can see some flowers coming out. Flowers in the trees. I'll probably sound like Darth Vader. I don't know if y'all can hear my keys jingling around. But if you hear a jingling sound, that's my keys. Yeah, it usually gets muddy up here. There's some ruts where people have driven trucks through. Let's see what we got here. I've seen it worse. It's not so bad. Alright, I'm going to stop here and stretch. A little bit. Then continue on. Alright, we're at the very tippity top here. And down we go. Now, apparently, this is Green Ridge State Forest in Maryland up here. At least that's what the signs say. Alright. Now we're going to cool off some. This is a big downhill. It's a lot of fun on the way back. Cloudy up there. I just hope the rain holds off. Even though this is an action cam, I still don't want to get caught out in the rain on a cool day. The camera will be alright. So it's not supposed to rain till around 4. Right now it's 1:27, or whatever the timestamp's saying. But you get the idea. Yeah, they drive the park service drives their maintenance trucks through here, and well, maintains the trail. Although sometimes I think they're just joyriding, you know, going four-wheeling in the woods. Not that I've never done that before. Whew, that's a cool breeze. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of tempted just to turn around, go on home, and do this again another day. Yeah, the horse came through here, both ways. I saw people up here before. There was a chick on a horse. My wife was with me. You know, we talked to her for a little while and told her how beautiful her horse was. Well, feels like it's raining. And I said, "Well, you're cheating. You're riding up, huh?" She seemed upset at that. So I kind of let it go at that. Change the subject. Well, looks like I'm going to get caught in the rain either way, so I might as well keep going. I just hope it's not a downpour. Still going down that same hill. If you're cold, it'll warm you up when you come back. Hope y'all are still with me. But you know, there's always the fast forward features. I just decided to leave the camera rolling all the way down. You know, if you got like a treadmill or something, or if you just want to sit on the sofa and watch, come on out and go hiking with me. Like I said, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. It's about 50 degrees. I just got sprinkled on a little bit. Honestly, I'm looking forward to going back up the hill and getting warmed up. But speaking of sprinkling, let me shut you off for a second. Okay, I'm done. The other day I came through here and it was a day, there was a big overnight storm. And a good part of this trail was basically a river. Like all through here it was all squishy. And coming up here, looks like they cleared it out, kind of. This drain was blocked. Yeah, they did. And the water just came out and flooded this whole area. Now again, I should have turned around at that point, but of course I didn't. I sloshed on through, nearly knee deep in spots. I don't know why I do these things. Maybe because it's fun. You can see over here where it's all flooded right up through here. This is still underwater here. And it drained off right over here. It's really something. There's some footy prints. Somebody else been out today. They look fresh. Now let's see now. What time is it? Okay. Now I programmed it to put the timestamp on, so y'all can see what time it is with me. It feels like it's sprinkling again a little bit. Yep, sounds like it too. I don't have the waterproof back on the housing, so if all of a sudden it gets quiet and you can't really hear my blithering, that means I stopped and put the waterproof back on the housing to protect the camera. Actually, I'll probably just shut it off, put it in my little hip pack and head on home. Well, either way, I gotta head on home. But it's sprinkling again. Another uphill. I consider this one a minor uphill though. This is a historic area out at the Paw Paw Tunnel. If I remember correctly, it was started in 1840. Was slated to be done in 2 or 3 years, but it ended up taking 14 years. Part of the problem was when they got in the tunnel, it was all shale, and they'd blast away a section and the roof would collapse in. A lot of people lost their lives, but they kept going for 14 years and got it done. Over here, they had vertical shafts that extended down into the tunnel, and that's how they got what was called the spoil out of. And mostly what we're walking on is stuff that was pulled out of the tunnel and mounted up on the ridge. Yeah, you won't find any real old growth trees up here. These are all relatively recent. There's you some spoil right over there. Kind of grown over, but you can see in spots. Okay. Now families lived out here, and they're the ones who controlled the locks. Paid by the canal company. And over on your left is where the old schoolhouse used to be. Kids come up here and go to school. Over here, down here on the rocks, that light green fuzzy stuff, those are lichens. They're dual organisms, fungus and algae, living in harmony together. Once upon a time, many years ago, it was believed that lichens would be the most likely form of life on Mars. They can live through harsh environmental extremes. Over here you got your conifers. And we're starting to head back down the trail here, down to the Canal towpath. Let's take a look around. I do like it up here. It's beautiful. Yep, another downhill. It's going to be an uphill on the way back. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. Down there you can see the towpath and the canal. I think it's friggin' awesome that up until 1924, that was a waterway used for commerce. I think for nearly 100 years. People lived out here, worked out here. Shoot, born, grown up, died out here. There you go. There's some examples of some of that spoil for you, where it's been mounded up to make this ridge. Well, don't get me wrong, the ridge was already here. They just added a lot of stuff to it. Oh, if I had a flashlight with me, we'd go back through the tunnel. Good hiking boots make the difference. Well, the horse came down here. I saw hoof prints there, but I don't see any here. No, there's one. Yes, I do. Can't really tell on this. Oh yeah, there we go, there's some. Now whenever I hike that trail, there's a certain distance I always go. My wife and I call these the ding trees because we stop here and we go ding and then we turn around and go back. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off because basically it's the same thing, just the other way around. Just thought I'd share this with y'all. This is that big long hill we came down, and if you look around, looks like the sky's starting to clear up. We got some blue up there. We can actually see where the sun is. Well, this trail's a lot of fun going up. Just thought I'd share it with you. Off we go. Watch out for the bump here. Bump. You can see up there where it starts getting steep. Oh, there's somebody out here. Don't see that very often. Well, not on days like today. What if he's going to say anything about the camera? So, great. Looks like it's clearing up. They seem pretty cool. If you remember how long it took to get to the bottom, I'm going to try and get back up to the top. But usually, I don't think of it as one big long hill, but like sections. Like we're coming up to the switchback here, and we're up that first section. So we're going to come around switchback and go up the next section. Okay, this is like the next section. Guess it's like an old hiking trick. When you're on a long hike, you don't think of the hike as a whole, but you split it off into sections. Like I'll pick a tree or something. I was like, all right, I'll hike to that tree, and then I'll pick a spot, and then hike to that spot. Like I consider this the next section. You can't quite see it; it kind of disappears around the corner. Come around another switchback, and if I wanted to stop here and catch my breath, I would. But I'm feeling pretty good, so I'll go up this section. I usually don't stop. I might slow down a little. There are days though when I just really don't feel up to it. I'll come out and go hiking anyway, and I will stop and gasp for a little while and catch my breath and keep going, because you know I ain't gonna get home without going up this hill. Like I said, going down, this hill's gonna warm me up coming back. Yeah, I'm breaking a sweat. Okay, now coming around that bend there, I consider this the last section that goes to the top and on up to the gate. Yeah, it gets kind of steep here, but this is like the last uphill, well, last major uphill, and the rest is pretty much all downhill. Nice cool breeze kicking up again. Okay, you can see the gate up there. That's the gate that I stopped and stretched at on my way out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on my way back. And also, I'm going to shut y'all off here and switch it back on when I start getting close to the parking lot. Alright? We're nearly back to the truck at the end of our walk. And I'm curious, let's see now. 9,446 steps, 3.57 miles. That's a nice little walk. Okay, there's a truck. Last downhill. And that's how he do it. All right. Gotta head on home. In this town, when they say 25 miles per hour, they mean it. A little too cool to have the window open. It's nice out here. That's the bridge they've been working on for a while. Hopefully it'll be ready for the Paw Paw parade. Okay, and let's just say we're home.